Stop scrolling, take a breath. This video did not find you by accident. It was called into existence by a question living deep within your consciousness, a question about your true power, about why the methods you've tried feel like shouting into a void. Today we are going to dismantle a popular spiritual tool, affirmations, and replace it with something infinitely more potent, the quantum declaration. By the end of this transmission, you will no longer be asking the universe for what you want. You will be informing it of what you are. And the universe, as a perfect mirror to your consciousness, will have no choice but to reflect your command. Have you ever felt that your affirmations were just wishful thinking? Let me know in the comments. Before we proceed, you must understand the nature of the reality you inhabit. You are not a solid being living in a solid world. You are a field of consciousness swimming in an infinite ocean of potential. This ocean is what some call the quantum field, the divine matrix, or the mind of God. It is a vibrating field of pure information containing every possible reality, every potential outcome, all existing simultaneously as waves of probability. And what is the mechanism that turns these waves of potential into the particle of your experience? It is you. It is your observation. But observation is not a passive act of seeing with your eyes. It is an active process of focusing your consciousness, infused with belief and emotion. It is the focused beam of your awareness that collapses the infinite wave of what could be into the singular experience of what is. Let's begin by deconstructing the tool you've been taught to use, the affirmation. On the surface, it seems powerful. You repeat a positive statement, hoping to overwrite negative programming. But what is the underlying energetic signature of an affirmation like "I want to be wealthy"? The key word here is want. To want something is to acknowledge on a deep, fundamental level that you do not currently have it. It is a declaration of lack. Every time you repeat it, you are reinforcing the feeling of absence. You are telling the quantum field, the great mirror of your consciousness, that your dominant state of being is one of wanting wealth, not having wealth. The universe, in its infinite and impersonal wisdom, can only reflect back to you the exact vibration you are emitting, so it gives you more experiences of wanting. It's a subtle but powerful energetic loop that keeps you running in place, always chasing, never arriving. This is the great paradox of the old manifestation model. It is built on a foundation of separation and longing, not unity and being. Now let's explore the energetic frequency of this state of wanting. The quantum field is not a cosmic butler that responds to your verbal requests. It is a vibrational field that responds to your frequency, your state of being. The frequency of wanting is a frequency of need, of incompleteness. It sends a signal to the universe that says, there is a hole here, a gap between who I am and what I desire. The law of attraction, or more accurately the law of resonance, dictates that like frequencies attract. Therefore, the frequency of wanting can only attract more situations that make you feel that you are wanting. You might see others achieve what you desire, reinforcing your feeling of lack. You might have near misses and opportunities that slip through your fingers, reinforcing the experience of the chase. You are unintentionally commanding the universe to keep your desire at arm's length because the energy you are broadcasting is the very energy of distance between you and your goal. This is why affirmations can feel so frustrating. Your soul knows this isn't the way. And this is where the quantum shift occurs. We move from affirmation to declaration. What is a declaration? A declaration is not a request. It is not a hope. It is a statement of fact from the highest authority in your universe, you. It is a decree from the sovereign of your reality. When you declare, you are not trying to convince yourself of something. You are announcing what is already true on an energetic level. A declaration like "I am wealthy" does not come from a place of wanting. It comes from a place of being. It bypasses the conscious mind's doubt and speaks directly from the core of your being, your "I am" presence. It is a command that reverberates through all dimensions of your existence. informing every cell in your body and every particle in your environment of this new, established truth. It is the gavel striking, signaling that the decision has been made, the case is closed. The energetic frequency of being is the master key to creation. A declaration vibrates at the frequency of fulfillment. When you declare, "I am abundant," and you allow yourself to feel the peace and security of that state, you are emitting the exact vibrational signature of abundance itself. You are no longer sending out a signal of lack, you are sending out a signal of isness. The universe, being a perfect mirror, must now reflect your true identity back to you. It has no other option. It will begin to orchestrate events, people, and circumstances to match this new frequency. Money will flow to you from unexpected sources. Opportunities for wealth creation will appear as if by magic. This is not magic, it is physics. It is the quantum law of cause and effect, where your state of being is the cause and your physical reality is the effect. This single shift in perspective and energy is the quantum difference that changes everything. Let's connect this to the cornerstone of quantum physics, the observer effect. Experiments have shown, beyond any doubt, that subatomic particles exist in a state of pure potential, a wave of all possibilities, until the moment they are measured or observed. The simple act of observation forces this wave of potential to collapse into a single, definite particle in a specific location. Now I want you to truly grasp this. Your life, right now, is that wave of potential. Future where you are healed, a future where you are in a loving relationship, a future where you are struggling. All of these exist as pure potential in the quantum field. They are not dreams, they are real, vibrational possibilities waiting for a conscious observer to choose them, to collapse them into a tangible reality. Until you make a choice, you remain in a superposition of all outcomes. You are adrift in the sea of probability. You, and you alone, are the quantum observer of your reality. Your consciousness is the most advanced scientific instrument in the universe. Your focused attention, imbued with feeling and belief, is the act of measurement. When you make a declaration, you are performing a quantum experiment. When you declare, "I am radiantly healthy," you are not hoping for health or wishing for it. You are consciously choosing to withdraw your attention from all other possibilities, the probabilities of sickness or mediocrity, and you are placing your undivided focus on the one reality out of an infinite array where you are already healthy. In that moment, you collapse the wave of potential into that specific outcome. You have selected your timeline, you have made your choice. The universe does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are, what you observe, what you declare to be true. But how do you communicate this choice to the universe? What is the language of the matrix? It's crucial to understand that the quantum field does not respond to your words. It is not a linguistic entity. It responds to the one universal language that transcends all barriers, vibration, more specifically, the vibration of emotion. Your feelings are the carrier waves of your intentions. An affirmation or a declaration spoken with a flat, emotionless tone is like an email without an internet connection. The words are there, but the message is never sent. The information has no energy to propel it into the field. This is why you can repeat, "I am a millionaire," until you are blue in the face. But if you feel poor, if you feel the desperation and lack, your feeling is the true declaration you are sending. The universe hears your feeling, not your hollow words. Emotion is quite literally energy in motion. It is the fuel that powers the engine of creation. Your declaration must be supercharged with the corresponding emotion of the wish already fulfilled. When you declare your new reality, you must simultaneously generate the feeling of it being your present experience. What would it feel like to be completely debt-free? Feel that relief, that freedom, that lightness in your body right now. What would it feel like to be in the arms of your soulmate? Feel that love, that connection, that deep sense of belonging now. This feeling is not a byproduct of the manifestation, it is the cause of it. This feeling is the potent signal that reorganizes the energy field around you that attracts the components necessary to build the physical reflection of your inner state. You must feel it first before you see it. Let us now deconstruct the two most powerful words in the human language, the ultimate creative command, I am. These two words are the foundation of all reality creation. The word I is the assertion of the self, the identification of the observer, the presence of consciousness. It is the focal point of power. The word am is the statement of being, the declaration of present tense reality. It is an assertion of absolute, undeniable existence. It does not mean I will be or I hope to be. It means it is so now. Anything that you place after the words I am becomes a direct command to your subconscious mind and a vibrational blueprint that you offer to the quantum field. It is a divine statement of truth that the universe is bound to honor. There is no more potent declaration you can make. With this great power comes great responsibility. You must become acutely aware of the danger and the power inherent in your casual use of I am. Your entire life up to this point has been a product of your I am declarations, most of which have been unconscious. Every time you have said, I am so tired, I'm always broke, I'm unlucky in love, you were not merely describing a situation, you were making a powerful declaration, casting a spell, and commanding reality to conform to that state. The universe does not judge, it does not differentiate between what you perceive as good or bad. It simply delivers the physical equivalent of your dominant I am statements. The first step in reclaiming your power is to put a guard at the gate of your mind and your mouth. You will now choose consciously and deliberately what follows those two sacred words. When you make a potent, feeling-infused declaration, you send a powerful vibrational shockwave out into the quantum field. The field, by its very nature of being responsive, must answer. It sends back what I call the quantum echo. This echo is the universe's confirmation that your message has been received and that the process of restructuring has begun. However, it's vital to understand that this echo is not always the final, complete manifestation itself. Rushing to judgment and saying it didn't work because $1 million didn't instantly appear is like planting a seed and digging it up the next day to see if it's growing. The echo is the first sign of movement, the first ripple in the pond. It is the beginning of a conversation between you and the cosmos, and your job is to learn how to listen for the reply. So, how do you learn to hear this quantum echo? You must heighten your awareness. The echo returns to you in the form of synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that are anything but coincidental. It comes as a random phone call, an article that seems to speak directly to you, a song on the radio with the perfect lyrics. It arrives as an intuitive nudge to go somewhere or talk to someone. It appears as a sudden, brilliant idea that feels downloaded from a higher intelligence. These are not accidents, these are breadcrumbs. They are the universe confirming message received. I am rearranging myself to match your new declaration. Here is the path. Here is the first step. Are you paying attention? Your role is to acknowledge these signs with gratitude and to act upon the intuitive guidance you receive. This is how you co-create. You declare, the universe responds, you act. Let's crystallize the core difference one more time, as this is the hinge upon which your reality will turn. Affirmation asks, declaration commands. Asking inherently implies a separation between you and the source of power. It creates a dynamic of a petitioner and a distant, external deity or universe that may or may not grant your wish. This dynamic places you in a position of powerlessness, of hoping for a favorable outcome from an outside force. You are a humble subject asking for a favor from a king, but this entire model of reality is an illusion. You are not a petitioner. You are not separate from the source of all things. You are an individuated aspect of it. You are a co-creator, endowed with the same creative essence. To declare is to shatter this illusion of separation. Declaration, therefore, is a profound act of spiritual sovereignty. It is the recognition that the power is not out there, in the stars or in some future event. It is right here, right now, within you. You are a fractal of the entire universe, meaning you contain the whole of its creative potential within the microcosm of your own consciousness. To declare is to claim your divine birthright as a creator. It is to stand in the center of your own universe and speak your truth into existence, not as a request, but as a statement of being. It is the moment you stop seeing yourself as a pawn in the game of life and realize you are the player who moves the pieces. This realization changes your posture, your energy, and the very way the universe interacts with you. You are no longer asking for permission. You are giving the orders. As you begin this practice, be prepared for the collapse of the old paradigm. Your mind, which has been conditioned for years or even lifetimes by a belief in limitation, effort, and powerlessness, will fight this new reality. It will rise up in rebellion. It will present you with evidence from your past. It will whisper doubts in your ear. This is foolishness. It's not working. Who do you think you are? This resistance is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are succeeding. It is the death rattle of the old reality. It is the static from the old programming trying to maintain its hold on your consciousness. The ego mind fears its own dissolution in the face of your true, infinite power, so it will create fear and doubt as a defense mechanism. So, how do you handle this inevitable resistance from your own mind? The key is not to fight it. What you resist persists. Fighting the doubt gives it energy and makes it stronger. Instead, you must become the calm, impartial observer of your own thoughts. Acknowledge the doubt as if it were a passing cloud in the vast sky of your awareness. See it, but do not identify with it. You can even speak to it. I see you, old programming. I hear you, fear. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am in charge now. Then calmly and firmly, return to your declaration. Return to the feeling of your new reality. Your persistence in your chosen state of being is what dissolves the old one. It is not a battle to be won, but an old skin to be shed. Your calm, focused knowing is the solvent that dissolves all doubt. Let's discuss the practical act of declaring. This is not about mindlessly repeating words 1,000 times a day. That is the old model of affirmation. This is a practice of presence and embodiment. Find a quiet moment, perhaps once in the morning and once at night. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to still your mind and body. Then, instead of thinking about what you want, shift your awareness into the state of already having it. Embody the feeling of your desired reality. Feel the gratitude, the joy, the peace of it being done. From within this state of being, from this place of absolute knowing, make your declaration. Whisper it or say it aloud, not with force, but with quiet, unshakable certainty. I am. Then release it. Drop it. Trust that the seed has been planted in the fertile soil of the quantum field. The period after your declaration is just as crucial as the declaration itself. This is where you must begin living in the end. After you have made your declaration, you must go about your day as the person who already is, has, or experiences what you've declared. This is the integration. Ask yourself throughout the day, how would the abundant version of me think about this bill? How would the healed version of me move my body? How would the divinely loved version of me interact with this person? You must begin to think, feel, and act from your new state of being, even if the 3D world has not yet caught up. This consistency is what sustains the vibrational signal. You are not faking it till you make it. You are being it until you see it. This is the crucial step that solidifies the new reality and makes its physical appearance inevitable. I want you to look around you right now. Everything you see in your life, your relationships, your health, your bank account, your home, is a perfect, flawless reflection of your past declarations, most of which were made unconsciously. Your external world is a mirror of your dominant internal state of being. It is an echo of your most prevalent "I am" statements. If you do not like the reflection you are seeing, it is futile to try and change the mirror. You cannot change the reflection by manipulating the world out there. You must change the source of the reflection. You must change yourself. You must change your dominant "I am." When you fundamentally shift your state of being, when you adopt a new self-concept through conscious declaration, the mirror of reality has no choice but to show you a new reflection. It is law. The fact that this specific video found you out of the millions available at this specific moment in your journey is the universe's grand invitation. It is the quantum echo to a question your soul has been asking. The universe is speaking directly to you right now, saying, "The old way of begging and hoping is done. Your power is infinitely greater than you have been taught. The role of victim is no longer available to you. I am ready to reflect a new reality for you, but you must give me the blueprint." This is that moment, the moment of choice. Are you ready to stop affirming and start commanding? Are you ready to stop wishing and start being? Are you ready to declare your new reality into existence? The field is listening. The potential is waiting. The choice is yours. You see now, don't you? You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a single drop. The power to create worlds is not something you acquire. It is a fundamental aspect of your nature that you are now remembering. You are not in reality. Reality is in you, projected outward through the lens of your consciousness and the commands of your declarations. The shift is simple, yet it is the most profound one you will ever make. Move from the energy of wanting to the energy of being. From the vibration of lack to the vibration of isness. Stop affirming. Start declaring. Thank you for allowing this transmission to reach you. If this resonated with the truth already inside you, subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you do not miss the next awakening. Give this video a like to anchor this frequency into your field. And now it's time to make your first official command. Go to the comments below and declare, "I am the observer and the creator." And finally, I leave you with a question. What is the first new reality you are going to declare into existence? Share it below, and let's witness each other's power.